Hi, this is Treuhaft of Johnny-Sells.com. Today we're going to make some delicious, no-knead cheddar chive bread. The first thing you do is assemble all your ingredients so you don't forget any before you start baking. We have 2 cups of lukewarm or room temperature water. We have a tablespoon and a half of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, about 4½ cups of flour, half a cup of chives, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1½ cups of sharp cheddar cheese grated, and then a couple extra tablespoons for decoration. First thing you always do in making bread is we start getting our yeast to activate. We're going to put our lukewarm water in our mixing bowl, sprinkle the yeast, sprinkle the sugar. Then we're just going to go away, let it activate for about 10 minutes. We come back, it'll be nice and foamy, and time for the next step. Hi, we're back. Look at our yeast. You can see how it's activated nicely and it's getting nice and fluffy. So it's time to add most of the rest of our ingredients. We'll take our cheese. Just all you can do is dump it in here. That will be nice. Take the cheese, the butter, softened, it should be softened, it'll mix in nicely. The chives, just dump it in here. And your salt. Mix it a bit, and then start adding the flour, maybe a ½ cup or so at a time. And we're going to mix it. See, it's all soupy now, and the goal is to have a nice dough that's sticky and will be elastic. So we've put that in, and it's nice to mix it all together in a bowl. It makes less mess, and yet it's still a lot of fun. Stick your fingers in. Okay, put the rest of the flour in, and we're mixing it together. It can depend on the weather or your climate for how much water and moisture you need for the flour to get to the perfect consistency. I think we are just about done here. You should be able to have the dough come off your fingers and just come into a nice ball. But this is very nice and elastic, and it's in great shape. And we are just going to cover it up and let it rise for about an hour. Put it in a nice, warm, dark place. We're back. We've waited about 45 minutes. We've floured our surface, and let's see how the dough turned out. Wow, that has risen a lot. Well, first you punch it down, always a fun part. And we're going to take it out, get it on our floured surface, and what we're going to do is stretch it out, cut it or break it in half. Take half of it, just kind of squeeze it, punch it down, shape it a little bit, and we have 2 9x5" pans that are already pre-greased. We're going to put our dough right in there. It's fine if the shape doesn't exactly match the corners of the pan. With the last rising, it'll shape out nicely. So we have this in. Put that one down here. Now, remember we reserved about 2 tablespoons or so of the cheddar cheese. We're going to sprinkle it on top. It just makes it look pretty. And what we'll do, we're going to cover each pan with a little bit of plastic wrap. Wait about 45 more minutes. This is the last rising, and then we'll bake it. Okay, first of all, we've preheated the oven to 375 degrees. And now we've waited about 45 minutes for the last rising. And let's see how the bread looks. Or the dough, rather. Wow. Poofed up very nicely. Like I said before, it filled up to the corners all by itself. We're going to put it in the oven now and bake it for about 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes. Let's see how the bread turned out. Is that beautiful? 2 loaves of bread that looks like they came right from the bakery. One final test to make sure it's done. Dump the bread out, thump the bottom. Should have a nice hollow sound. Turn the bread right side up and let's taste it. Ooh, look at that. Just beautiful on the inside. Mmm, delicious. For the full recipe, go to Johnny-Sells.com. This is Janet Treuhaft saying thanks for watching.